I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you are looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. But what I do have are a very particular set of skills. Skills I've acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you.
Welcome to Magic Hour, Paul Chappell, and I'm going to make a mission today, folks. Sometimes it's hard to find something worthy of your attention. I mean, this weekend, there was absolutely nothing to watch, nothing to review. And I was a little bit depressed about it, but it just goes that way sometimes. You know, Glass won the box office this weekend, and there was absolutely nothing I could do about it. There was nothing I want to watch, and that's just how it goes sometimes. And I apologize for that, but that's the nature of the beast. But it's kind of like a soldier who has no wars to fight. A reviewer with no movies to review, it's just useless. I mean, what else can I say? I was completely useless. But there was the possibility that there was going to at least be some commercials that I could dive right into. I was hoping for, you know, that elusive HBO Game of Thrones commercial that we've all been waiting for. And of course we did get one, but it was more of a Bud Light commercial if you saw it, or Budweiser. I don't really know what they were going for because the Bud Light guy died. But anyway, point being, I was really expecting the Super Bowl to help me in my endeavor to bring some righteous content to this channel. And I was dead wrong about that. I mean, the best thing we got was this little teaser, another teaser. God, these companies, they're killing with the teasers. With the Avengers Endgame. And I mean, you probably saw it. This is really what we've resorted to. Breaking down teaser trailers. The fact that, oh, can't you see they edited somebody out of this scene right here? And guys, it's Captain Marvel. It's obvious it's Captain Marvel. I mean, look, they got a picture of her right there, right next to this article. It's Captain Marvel. Marvel pulled the same crap with Avengers Infinity War. You remember Avengers Infinity War? You remember this picture or this little screenshot from that trailer? It had Hulk in it. Okay, Hulk was not in that movie. And the whole reason they did that in the trailer was so that you would think Hulk was in the movie. They didn't want to spoil the fact that Bruce Banner was having some you know, manhood issues, I would just say. But okay, they're doing the same thing here. It's obvious. In fact, they did the same thing with the Justice League commercials. Everybody knew Superman was going to be in that movie, and they tried to make it seem like he was not in the movie, when it's obviously he was in the movie. I mean, they had posters with him in the movie, for God's sake. But it's not here nor there. I had nothing compelling from the Super Bowl to make a video, but I couldn't even get out of bed, basically, to make a video. But then I'm screwing around on my phone and I see this. Liam Neeson. Liam Neeson saved me this weekend. And you're going to hear why in just a second. Let me go ahead and play this. Embrace yourself, folks. You're going to hear some sort of a racist rant here. And it's not for the faint of heart.
I'll tell you a story. This is true. I'm not going to use any names, but I was away in a Bag and she told me she had been raped, but she handled the situation of the rape in the most extraordinary way. But my immediate reaction was, I asked, did she know who it was? No. What color were they? She said it was a black person. I went up and down areas with a cosh, hoping I'd be approached by somebody. I'm ashamed to say that. And I did it for maybe a week, hoping some black bastard would come out of a pub and have a go at me about something, you know, so that I could kill him.
Oh.
And it took me a week, maybe a week and a half to kind of go for that. And she said to me, where are you going? I said, I'm just going out for a walk, you know. She said, what's wrong? No, nothing's wrong, fine. And it was horrible when I think back, but I did that. And I've never admitted that to it. I'm saying it to a journalist, God forbid.
Holy shit.
It's awful. But I did learn a lesson from it when I eventually thought, what the fuck are you doing, you know? And I come from a society, I grew up in Northern Ireland in the Troubles, and I.
Okay, I'm going to stop it there. If you're a black person and you're listening to this, you probably felt chills. I mean, maybe if you're white, you probably felt chills. The fact that somebody would go out looking to kill somebody black, not the particular black that raped. I think he's talking about his girlfriend. I'm not completely sure, but it sounds like it was his girlfriend at the time. For someone to go out and just randomly seek a person of a particular race because that another person from that race happened to rape your girlfriend, that's nauseating. Because I've been drunk a few times, and luckily most of those times I usually have friends to drive me home. I don't think I've ever been out drinking and gotten drunk alone. Thank God. Because who knows what would have happened. I mean, I do live in the South, but oh man, this is like, I mean, I'm not really sure how I felt about Liam Neeson before I heard this. I definitely I definitely have a problem with him now. I'm just going to say it. I mean, how can I not? I mean, I know he goes on to talk about how he grew up in Northern Ireland, and he had the whole experience with the Irish Republican Army and the violence, and I'm guessing this happened back in the 70s. But it sent chills down my spine. I mean, because what he basically says that he learned a lesson, and the lesson was about revenge. And I'm like, that's the only lesson you learned was about revenge? You didn't learn any lessons about like racism, maybe? I mean, why did he even mention race in this? Just say you were mad, you went out looking for a guy to beat up, just any guy. That would have been so much better than the implications that you went out purposely to commit a hate crime. Because I cannot empathize with him on that. I can empathize with having your girl or your wife raped and you wanting to get revenge. You going out like Batman in the middle of the night trying to figure out who this guy is. But just to start something with a random guy who may be innocent. Oh, man. It breaks my heart because, I mean, like I said, I'm not a huge fan of Liam Neeson. You know, I know him from Schindler's List. I know him from Taken. I know him from Ra'al al Ghul and Batman Begins. I know him from the prequel movies, which were horrible. But I mean, I wouldn't even say I even think about him as an actor. I mean, when I don't get all giddy when I see he has a new movie coming out. So I was kind of here nor there with him, but now I'm disgusted. I'm just disgusted because, I mean, Liam Neeson. I mean, maybe I'm wrong about it. He wouldn't really hurt a black guy in real life, would he? I mean, I mean, come on. That's a movie. I mean, that's a movie. I mean, isn't it?